Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back at it, playing some more Clash Royale. We're going to start off here. We just broke through League 7 and we're going to push up here to hopefully League 8 pretty soon and try to get through League 10 pretty quickly. So starting out with the Ram Rider in our opening hand, pretty safe to start that out. As he drops the big P.E.K.K.A down in the back, that's not what he wants because the Ram Rider is going to slow down that big P.E.K.K.A and cause massive amounts of damage and forcing out an E-Wiz too, so it's looking like it's going to be bridge spam. I think roll recruits is going to be the way to go. We can also go with the poison here, take out the E-Wiz even quicker, and of course we have the mini P.E.K.K.A in this deck, and that's obviously going to help take out the big P.E.K.K.A if we need it, but I'm not really sure that's going to be needed. We're going to force out an Ice Spirit there on that left side as well. We're going to go with the mini P.E.K.K.A here, a little bit slow. So it's not going to be P.E.K.K.A bridge spam. We can definitely get King Tower activation off of this if he doesn't defend his Firecracker. Pretty smart on his end actually to defend the Firecracker because you don't want to give your opponent King Tower activation, so props to him there. Let's go with an Ice Spirit right now and just cycle things out, see where things are at. He's just going to take the damage. Let's go with the Ram Rider again. We should be able to get a shot off anyways, so that's pretty good stuff right there. Now, question is how we are going to defend this effectively. We're going to go with the Little Prince as well. And of course, we're going to have two roll recruits again going down the left lane. See what's going to happen from that. We should be able to pull that big P.E.K.K.A with the Little Prince. Pretty sweet. We lose the Little Prince, but it's not too bad. Now, let's go with the Goblin Cage here. And we will also get a mini P.E.K.K.A down. I think we are going to end up not giving up a hit. That's pretty sweet. I thought we would have barely taken a hit there, but we're in a pretty decent spot. With the Evil Goblin Cage, we're definitely going to be able to take out either the big P.E.K.K.A or the Hog Rider, either one. Let's go Ram Rider again. Let's go with the Ice Spirit. And Ice Spirit is going to allow our Ram Rider to dash forward or force out the E-Wiz, so definitely take that. Let's get mini P.E.K.K.A again on this left side. I think we're probably going to end up giving up 2 hits because of that Ice Spirit, so well played by him. Now we can definitely go either lane. Let's go with the arrows here, and we can go with the Ram Rider. And we do have the Evil Goblin Cage, so let's hold that for the Hog Rider ideally. And let's go with the roll recruits right now. We're going to have 4 going down the left lane. We'll go with the Goblin Cage, and maybe we'll go with the mini P.E.K.K.A for his E-Wiz, and watch as basically that freeze doesn't do anything. The Hog Rider can't whittle down the health of that Evil Goblin Cage, and we're going to arrows this down here, as well as send a Ram Rider down the left lane. We do have the Evil Goblin Brawler running down the left lane as well. Ooh, I think we are going to get that shot, so pretty sweet, and even an extra tap afterwards, so definitely a bonus there. Now let's get a set of roll recruits down. I'm expecting to go with the Hog Rider. Here's the Goblin Cage. We're definitely going to take the opportunity to arrows down the Firecracker. And we do have some split lane pressure going on right now. I think he's probably going to go right. Oh, if he doesn't want to defend the right side, I mean, I'll definitely take it. Ram Rider is going to charge on through, but the Little Prince is able to finish it off first. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So up against someone from the Veterans clan, so maybe they're pretty good. Maybe they are pretty good. We have both our evolutions, and with this deck, you see that both our evolutions are 1 cycle, which is very, very advantageous. Sometimes I do like running the Evil Bomber version because the Evil Bomber is essentially a secondary win condition for, you know, decks that run a P.E.K.K.A, a mini P.E.K.K.A, Lumberjack, anything that basically relies on a ground troop to counter it, kind of like this right now. Definitely be able to take advantage of it if we were running the Evil Bomber version, but we're not, so we'll have to adapt here because we did just use our roll recruits. Let's go with the Goblin Cage. Not really sure what he's planning on here. Let's go drop a poison here as well. That should be able to slow everything down. The P.E.K.K.A does get a hit off. Let's go with an Ice Spirit. That will prevent that from getting a shot off, but we do take death damage, unfortunately. The Goblin Brawler will one-tap that Firecracker, so pretty sweet stuff. We're still in a lead, maybe about 700-800 hit points. Let's get a Ram Rider going here. That should bring back all of the guards back, allowing the tower to help take that out, as well as the Ram Rider. And Ram Rider will get that charge shot off, and Valkyrie's not going to do too good right there on defense. Now, we want to be careful using our royal recruits or our Goblin Cage. We can go with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. The crazy thing is that the Evil Goblin Cage is actually a really solid counter against P.E.K.K.A. decks. So we're able to force out Bats. So Bats looks like it's going to be a cycle it's going to be the way that he's going to cycle. We're going to go with the Little Prince here, and we'll even go with Ice Spirit. Should prevent damage on that, or the balloon from getting a hit on that tower, but we will take death damage. So we're in a pretty decent spot. Let's go with arrows here, because he just used his Firecracker, and I want to at least somewhat keep it in cycle. He goes with the big P.E.K.K.A. in the back. That might be a mistake. We're gonna drop poison right here as our Ram Rider charges on through and gets us a lot of damage right there. So gonna be pretty clutch. Let's get a Goblin Cage going, and let's get Little Prince going, of course. We'll go with the Ice Spirit. We're gonna arrows this down and basically buy us enough time. We're gonna go Ram Rider as well. That will kite back the big P.E.K.K.A. And look at this immaculate defense, because that big P.E.K.K.A. is gonna walk towards the Goblin Brawler if not, but we didn't need it because the Ram Rider is able to kite it back, allowing our Little Prince to ramp up on damage, taking that out for a pretty clean defense there. Our opponent really only got about 750 hit points or damage on that left side tower, so really good stuff. This deck is super dominant, and I've been loving using it this season. Let's get on to another one. Alright, next match here. Looks like our opponent may like goblins, so let's see if it's going to be a Goblin Mayhem deck of sorts. Starting with the Ice Spirit in the back, see if our opponent really wants to do anything. With this version of the deck, you want to be careful dropping your Little Prince at the beginning, because you really don't have too much air defense outside of that. You can count the Ram Rider, you can count maybe poison and arrows, but any real substantial air deck is going to definitely overwhelm you. So that should be able to pull the Goblin Giant. Let's go with the Royal Recruits here, and because he dropped his Bowler, we should be all clear to drop Ram Rider afterwards on the counter push. And that left side is going to take some damage. There's the Goblins, so Ram Rider should do a pretty decent job cleaning that up. We'll go with the Ice Spirit as well. That should be able to freeze the tower and one of the archers. Ram Rider and all of that is basically going to take out that right side tower with one push. This deck is absolutely insane if your opponent just gives up his best counter. On the counter push, it is absolutely disgusting. And our opponent giving up the Bowler there was quite the mistake. We're going to just Psycho Arrows right now, clip the towers, and see if he actually quit. Oh, he didn't actually quit. Okay, let's go Goblin Cage. That should be able to pull that in and deal massive damage, because that's going to essentially stay alive. Ooh, the Fisherman may pull it and allow that to survive. That was really close there. Super clean stuff. Had I been able to drop the Fisherman a little bit, or the Royal Recruits for the Fisherman a little bit quicker, Royal Recruits are going to dash onto that tower. I don't know what he's going to do. He may have just given up. I think we just 3-crowned a Goblin Giant deck because he dropped Bowler way too early in this match, allowing us to steamroll him on the counter push. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. Alright, getting into this next match here, our opponent's starting out immediately with the Goblin, with the Hog Rider, so we're going to go with the Goblin Cage here. I wish I had timed that a little bit better, because that would have prevented all damage. Ooh, okay, that bailed me out, because you should drop your Goblin Cage right here. Sometimes I am a little bit sussed out about doing that, because if they're running the Firecracker version, they're just going to get so much cheeky chip damage. And I know the Firecracker's gotten nerfed, you know, so many times, but it's still kind of demoralizing sometimes. And in this situation, I'm definitely open to going Ram Rider here. Sometimes, depending on how far they set back the cannon, in this case the cannon was set actually in an okay spot, basically being able to kite our Ram Rider still. So it looks like it's just gonna be Hog 2.6, so we can definitely drop the let's do this right here. We can drop the Goblin Cage in front next time, and we don't have to worry too much about it. We will give up a hit on that right side because a little bit slow here, turning facing toward the camera and you guys, and you know, basically took advantage right there. So I mean, it is what it is. And there goes a log. So Mini P.E.K.K.A. will force out one Elixir Skeletons. With the other version of the deck, it's definitely very dominant. I haven't played too many Hog 2.6 decks using this deck so far, so we'll see how this goes. It should be dominant, but let's not underestimate our opponent. So 3 royal recruits going down each lane. Let's drop a poison, take out the musketeer, free and clear. Let's see if we can do something here. He's got the ice golem almost down on lock, and we're able to take out that musketeer, so that should allow our ram rider free reign. As you can see, he dropped his cannon 1 tile too far back, allowing our ram rider to basically charge on through. 1 Elixir skeletons aren't going to do that much because the rider is going to be able to one-shot them, and we have that tower down to just above 1300 hit points, so pretty good stuff. Let's go Goblin Cage here. That'll yoink the hog rider back in once it queues up. And look at that. That's absolutely disgusting that you get this ability for 1 elixir, or for 1 cycle. As we cycle our 1 elixir Ice Spirit, let's go with the poison right here. Ooh, if I had waited, that's one thing I do have to get better at, is waiting a little bit, because they tend to drop the tower, and you know, my poison's not able to get everything. Let's go Ram Rider here. I'm expecting to go with like Ice Spirit. Ooh, I thought he was gonna drop the 1 Elixir Skeletons, but the Ram Rider's gonna break on through to that cannon. That log was way too late, and that right there is gonna be good game, well played. Dominant match, even with mistakes made against a Hog 2.6. So really solid stuff. Our opponent is trying for one last thing right here. Let's go with the Little Prince. We'll go with the Mini P.E.K.K.A as well. Just block the Musketeer. Good game, well played. Not much he could have done there. Let's get on to the last one. Alright, last match of the video here. We do have our Goblin Cage in our starting hand and our Mini P.E.K.K.A, so really defensive. And if he drops any support troops in the back, we can definitely drop arrows or poison. Definitely don't want to wait too long. We'll just drop Goblin Cage. Typically I wouldn't, just be very defensive and see what your opponent wants to do here. He's still not doing anything, basically giving us a free Goblin Cage. We'll cycle the Ice Spirit, and if he doesn't do anything, we'll definitely go with the Ram Rider, but it looks like he's gonna go with Guard, so it's gonna be an interesting start here. Ram Rider, and okay, so we're going up against another big P.E.K.K.A deck. Ram Rider should be able to get to that tower before that big P.E.K.K.A does, and we get a shot off, so that's pretty clean. Let's go with the poison here for that Magic Archer. Now the question is whether he's running Battle Ram or if he's running Hog Rider. Gonna be interesting to find out here. Okay, perfect timing. Let's wait, and ooh, okay, I was not expecting that tornado because I was trying to get King Tower activation and you know, effectively take out that P.E.K.K.A. So I think we should be able to get a sort of, oh wow, the Royal Recruits actually took that out. I was kind of hoping to get King Tower activation, but I wasn't really paying attention there. So Guards is gonna get 2 shots off, and we're in a pretty decent spot still. Still up on both towers, and let's go Ram Rider right now and see if we can, you know, that P.E.K.K.A is definitely not dropped quick enough, and I don't know anymore if you're able to fully counter it, fully counter the Ram Rider, that is. So let's go with a poison right here. Looks like he's just gonna arrows that down. We're gonna go with Ice Spirit right here, kite that thing back, and hopefully our, ooh, that's pretty well played. We're just gonna arrow this. We might take a shot. Okay, we took a shot right there. Definitely not ideal. Let's focus up here. We do have our Evil Royal Recruits, so that's something to keep in mind. We want to keep that counter push. Ooh, no! I dropped it way too far out. We're definitely gonna take a shot unnecessarily. Let's go Little Prince here. That should be able to hit the Firecracker first. Definitely not my best gameplay right now. Let's drop a poison, see if we can come back right there. That was absolutely a fat finger. We're able to take out that Magic Archer, so pretty clean stuff. Let's go with the Royal Recruits, and let's go with Ram Rider up top. I really thought he would have gone, ooh, there's the Firecracker. Let's go with the arrows here. Ram Rider should be able to charge onto that tower and give us a shot. Very nice. So now we gotta be careful of this right here. Let's take advantage of this right now. See if we can get our Little Prince to ramp up right there. Let's go Royal Recruits and protect our Evil Goblin Cage. Let's arrows this down. That's gonna yoink the Hog Rider in and prevent all damage more or less. And okay, that Ice Spirit wasn't really needed. Let's go Ram Rider and let's have that tank for the Goblin Brawler. Forcing out a Valkyrie, that's not going to be enough. We don't get an... Ooh, we get another shot off. That's pretty sweet. Let's go with Goblin Cage. And I think... let's arrows this down. That's going to be good game well played. That is a way to come back even though you made a massive mistake. I made a massive mistake right there, dropping the Goblin Cage. One tile too far over, allowing the Hog Rider to come on through. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.